Hey, you guys, you thought you could get rid of me like that? Not in your lifetime. It's your girl Aquila coming straight at you from Diva-Villege. My mind, my thoughts. It's good to be back with you guys again for another season. My topic tonight is called COVID vaccine, yay or nay. Um, Before I go into my topic, I just want to just give you a little, just a little background about this whole COVID thing. COVID was bad. I feel that COVID was here before they even let us know anything about it. I know I was sick and I didn't know what was going on. So I'm quite sure the other people were sick as well and they didn't know what was going on either. But um, COVID was there for a while. It wasn't something that just happened this morning or last night. It was there for a while. Even though COVID was a bad thing, I will say that if you didn't learn anything, I don't know what to tell you. Like with me, with COVID, I realized I don't have to go to the hairdresser all the time. Hey, Ann, how are you? I don't have to run to the hairdresser all the time. I can save that money that I was using to get my hair done. I realized that I can actually go in the kitchen and cook. I don't have to go out. I don't have to order out and stuff like that. So it was bad, but at the same time, people they did learn a lot of things. Well, I hope they did learn a lot of things during the time for COVID. A lot of people went out and started their own businesses, which is also a good thing because, as you know, a lot of people have lost their business, have lost their jobs or their business due to COVID, and that's continuing to go on too. All right. So, the reason why I decided to talk about the vaccine is because I call it the elephant in the room that nobody wants to address. Now, some time back, I did a commercial on COVID vaccine, and I did it on the Demarca Media, and it was directed by James Robinson, and it was one of a kind. So we did this right here because I wanted to break the ice to see how people were feeling about this whole situation. So everybody was still saying the same thing. I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm not taking the vaccine. It's too soon. Everybody got a million and one excuses for not wanting to take the vaccine. But if you've actually sat there and watched somebody with COVID or somebody who might have had COVID and you weren't sure and you saw how they started to deteriorate or you saw exactly what it was that they were going through, it makes you think a little different. I have a friend, right? My friend's father was never sick, never sick. He goes into the hospital this one time and boom, he got COVID. So people don't understand. They are a little iffy about it. They don't know whether they should take the vaccine, whether they should not take the vaccine. Now you guys know me. You guys know how I like to say my mind, my thoughts. So what I'm telling you, this is the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with CCC. Thank you, Willette, and thank you for coming in. My opinion has nothing to do with anything but how I feel about the situation. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I haven't studied any of this stuff, but I do have some common sense. And with my common sense, I look, I observe. I was even in a situation where somebody came around me and the person was tested positive for COVID. Yo, I was crazy. I was out of my freaking mind because I didn't know, because I didn't want to come home and bring this whole thing home to my family. You know what I'm saying? But this person was positive. By the grace of God, I tested negative, and everybody else around me tested negative also. But just to see how these different things happen. So a lot of people are still saying, I'm not going to take the vaccine. But are you stopping and thinking, why are you not taking the vaccine? So people, they like to use stuff like the Tuskegee Airmen. Okay, let's talk about that. And then I'm going to go straight to my point. With the Tuskegee, they didn't tell the people what they were doing. They thought they were being treated for some for something dealing with the blood. They didn't tell them that they were giving them these diseases. Now, with you, me, and everybody else, things are a lot different now. They're not the way they were back then. You have you have the internet, you have the telephone, the television. You have everything now that you didn't have back then. So if it's something that you're not sure of, you can always go in there and you can Google it. You can look it up until you get the facts to exactly what it is that you're trying to figure out. But by all means, you have to be safe. So I have a couple of things that I'm going to just run straight through with it. But again, like I said, my mind, my thoughts, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just giving you something to think about. That's exactly what I'm doing. So let's talk about, they say, when they give you the vaccine, they're giving you COVID. Well, when they give you the flu shot, what do you think they're giving you? They have to give you a little bit of variant, something, some form of it, so that your white blood cells, when they see it and they know that it's something foreign, it has to be able to attack it so that it can help you so that you don't end up on the other side. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. They're giving you the vaccine, but they are not giving you enough of it where it's taking you out. I mean, with everybody that they are giving this vaccine to, you think about it. If they were giving everybody a full dose, hey, there would be no need for me to sit here to have this conversation because we all be dead anyway. Think about that. They got to give it to you. They got to give your body a little of it so your body will know exactly what it is. If your white blood cells can't identify it, how can it fight against it? Think about it. Think about it. Um, they say that they rushed to make the vaccine. How many vaccines have you guys made? How many vaccines have you guys witnessed being made to say, oh, they did this too soon? Tell me, how many have you? None. And then, yeah, it seems like it was quick, but when everybody is working on the same thing, doing the exact thing, it doesn't take as long as it would take if one person was working on it by itself. And trust me, all these different places, all these different countries, they were all working on it. And me personally, I feel that when they were making this virus, I feel they also did something or made some vaccine just in case the people that, hey John, how you doing? Great. We're sharing this information. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on, you guys. So, like I was saying, when they made the virus, I'm quite sure they knew that somebody was going to get it. Maybe even one of them might even get it. So, in the process of doing that, you can't tell me they didn't start to make a vaccine there just so they could cover themselves or to protect themselves. So, the next time you say, oh, they made it too quick, oh my God, think about how long does it take to make a vaccine and how many vaccines have you actually made? Let's think about all of that. Okay. Um, let's look at something else. I feel myself getting warm with this right here. Um, they say we don't know. Hey Key, how are you? We don't know what's in the vaccine. You're right. You don't know what's in the vaccine. But with half of the medicine and everything that you take, do you know what's in that medication? No. Hey Norman, you don't know what's in this medication. Listen, you guys. If anybody, oh, you know what? Let me just put this right here. If anybody wants to call in, there's the number right there because I would definitely like to hear you guys' opinions also. 917-924-2644. So if anybody want to call in, feel free to call in and voice your opinion. Okay? Um, let's go back to where was I? Where was I? Okay. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, what's in it? Okay. When you take any type of medicine, do you know what's in it? When they give you medicine, say for, let me see, for high blood pressure. Okay, what do they tell you? If you take too much of that, what does it do? It messes up your kidneys, it messes up your liver, it messes up a whole lot of other stuff. This is exactly what they say. But at the same time, you still take it. Hold on, you guys. I just want to share some of my people. Hey, Miss Sarah. She says when they worked on SARS, that was based for COVID-19. And Miss Sarah, I'm glad that you said that because when this whole situation, when they finally brought it to our attention about it, and I was talking to one of my neighbors, and she said to me, COVID-19 has been out for a while because she said, look on your Lysol can and see what you said. And I looked and I was like, oh my God, it actually said it cures or it's not going to cure, but it can help you with COVID-19, which means to say they knew about this for a long period of time. This ain't nothing new. John said, I've taken the vaccination and it's time to take the booster. Well, I've taken the vaccine, and when they say take the booster, I will be taking it. The minute they said I could take it, I made an appointment for me and my husband both to go in so that we can take this right here. Hey, Britt, how are you, sweetie? So, you guys, let's move on. Um, they said that it alters your DNA. Prove it. How can you prove that it alters your DNA? What's in it that can alter your DNA? I want some more opinions, you guys. I want you guys, hold on. I want you guys to call in and give me your opinion because I want somebody else to talk about this besides me. 917-924-2644. You guys are making comments, but I'd rather hear you on the computer along with everybody else so somebody else can give their opinion. 917-924-2644. Dial in and let's hear what you got to say about this right here. Um, and said that she had her booster already. That's great. Like I said, when they tell me that I can take the booster, I will be taking the booster. A lot of people are saying, but they said I already had COVID, so what's the sense in taking the vaccine? Let me tell you why. The vaccine is not for you. The vaccine is for other people as well. You could be asymptomatic, meaning that you could have it and you could not have any symptoms at all, but you can pass it on to somebody else. And I think that's what's happened to a lot of people. I don't know if you guys remember, but like at the beginning of the year when I was doing the show, I had this coughing thing. And I could not get rid of this coughing for nothing. At night when I laid down to sleep, I couldn't even sleep. I had to sleep sitting up because I was coughing, 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 coughing. I went, I took the test, and every time I took the test, it came up negative each and every single time. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but everything that they said do it. I was wearing the mask. Even when they told me I didn't have to wear the mask, I was still wearing the mask because I did not know. Okay. Now, let's fast forward. I finally, Brittany said she remembered because she reached out. She was like, Auntie, what's going on? Why are you still coughing? Now, the thing about this is I went to my doctor after I had already taken the vaccine. I went to the doctor and I said to them, when you do the blood test, I said, I want you to take whatever blood test you need because I want to know if I have anything showing me that I had it. She said to me that I didn't have it, but it's a possibility that I did have it. She said because whatever I needed in my body in that blood count to be up high, it was like almost 2,000, which meant I either had it or if I didn't have it, I came in contact with somebody that had it. This is why I'm saying when you take that vaccine, it's not for you, it's for other people too. So that if you do have it, and people say, oh, what difference that does it make? You're gonna die anyway. Why rush it? Yeah, the vaccine does not cure it. Nobody said the vaccine would actually cure it, but it stops a lot of the symptoms. It makes you so you're not in such a bad shape. Call me, guys. 917-924-2644. You can still call in and voice your opinion. Um, People are saying now, since the survival rate is so high, they don't need to be vaccinated. Well, that's stupid. Because if everybody thinks like that person, well, guess what? We're going to be in the same place where we were at before. Dr. Fauci was just saying that we're about to go through the fifth wave of this whole COVID situation. He said not only that, holidays and things are coming. This is cold and flu season. He said, and the numbers in America have already started to raise already to the fact that he said that it's almost 100,000 a week. We can avoid that or we can help it. You know what I'm saying? So when people are talking about, oh, I don't want to take the vaccine, I don't want to wear the mask. How do we get out of this situation? How do we get out of the situation where we don't have to wear the mask or get out of the situation that we don't have to be vaccinated? It has to be enough people vaccinated, meaning pretty much everybody. Now, again, I'm not telling you to go out there and do it because that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. And I respect anybody who had it. I respect you. If you don't have it, I respect you. But I'm going to say this right here to you. Somebody going to get mad, but listen, my mind, my thoughts, and you need to hear it. So I'm going to say it. So people want people to respect them for the fact is they don't want to take the vaccine. They don't want to take the vaccine for various reasons or whatever their reasons may be. And they want you to respect it, whether it's religion, whether they don't trust it, whether they just don't care, whatever. But they want you to respect that. But if you go to a job and they say to you, you have to be vaccinated, and you get mad and you pick up your bag and you walk out, is that right? I mean, now you're not vaccinated and you don't have no job. Not only do you not have no job, now how do you take care of your household? How do you take care of your family? Now you want people to respect you or respect your feelings for not doing it. So why can't you respect that next person's feeling and say, I don't want you in my restaurant if you're not vaccinated because I need my restaurant open so I can support and take care of my family. I need to feed my family, or I don't want you here in my business because I don't want my business closed because I don't want everybody in here sick. Everybody's sick. My business can't run. So if you want them to respect you, why can't you respect them? Because you know what? It's two sides of this whole situation. It's not about just me. It's not about just you. This is all of us together. We're all involved in this same situation. And the only way that is going to work is we're going to have to work together. Sometimes you have to put aside your own feelings, your own emotions, and think about the bigger picture. So I want you to think about that. I want you to think about it. You guys call in 917-924-2644 because I'm quite sure somebody else want to talk about this besides me. Um, they said I'm vaccinated, so I don't have to wear a mask. I'm vaccinated. I've had both dosage, and if they say go get a booster shot tomorrow, guess who's right there? I'm right there. Do I still wear my mask? Absolutely. Why do I wear that mask? Why do I still use hand sanitizer? Because I care for myself and I care for the next person around me. Everybody doesn't do it because I take the train each and every day to work. And I can guarantee you that when I get on that train, it's going to be somebody on that train without a mask on. I've even heard them say that if you're caught on the train and you're not wearing a mask, there's going to be a $50 fine. Well, you know what? Until they stop talking about it and be about it, nobody's going to wear the mask on the train. They need to enforce that because it's really, really bad. And now that it's cold and flu season coming, when everybody starts to coughing, you're not going to know whether they coughing because they got a cold or whether they got COVID. You're not going to know what the hell is going on. So I'm saying, wear your mask. I wear my mask all the time. When certain people get around me, I wear my mask. If I'm by myself, if I'm outside, I take it off. Sometimes even around my own family, when I get out, I wear my mask. Or sometimes I say to them, are you comfortable with me not having on my mask? Because listen, I don't know. My daughter tells me I got that thing that every time something happened, I think I got it. Every time I get around a bunch of people, my throat starts to bother me. My throat gets scratchy. My chest is bothering me. And I swear that I got something. So yeah, I take it. And you guys need to get up on there and do the same thing. Um, Now that we are back vaccinated, will the pandemic be over? This pandemic is never going to end. Listen to what I'm saying to you. It's never going to end. It's just like the flu. Does the flu end? No, the flu hasn't ended. The flu comes back every year, and it's sometimes worse than others. And people say, well, people haven't died from the flu. That's a lie. People have died from the flu, but we're not talking about the flu because we're talking about COVID. You think about all those people last year that passed away, and it was a lot. We're talking about millions of people. Come on, you guys, let's get this together. Miss Sarah said, "My father lost his mother because of Spanish flu. It affected his whole life." Now think about how far back during the day was Spanish flu. Now you can get on the internet, you can study it, you can look it up, you can find out what the Spanish flu is all about, and you can do the same thing with COVID. You don't have to believe everything they saying, but if it's going to protect you or protect your family, come on. You may not have it. Nobody in your family may not have it. Like I said, you guys could be asymptomatic. You could go out there and get it from somebody else and bring it home and wipe out your entire family. Again, the vaccine doesn't stop it, it doesn't cure it, but it will make it so you're not in the hospital. It will make it so when you get those symptoms won't be as bad. I mean, come on. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And then I'm hearing they say that people don't want to take it because it makes you infertile. Come on, you guys. Come on. You guys are making stuff up as you go along. If first you say you don't know what's in the vaccine, you say you don't want to take the vaccine, you say you have religious reasons. Now you just keep making up stuff. Stop making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't true, look it up, find out what's going on, protect yourself, protect your family. Because, like I said, it's not for you, it's for the people around you. Continue to wash your hands between your fingers, everything. And it's a shame that growing up, you wasn't taught you need to wash your hands and stuff. You got to wait till something like COVID comes around before you decide now to start washing your hands. But washing your hands is something that you should have known a long time ago. You should be teaching your kids to wash their hands. You know what I'm saying? But everybody say it doesn't happen to me. But when that happens to you, trust me, you're gonna be looking real funny because you're gonna be saying, "Damn, I should have taken that vaccine. I know I should have." There's so many people there. If you look on the internet, people are in the hospital, they're dying, and they're saying, "You know what? I should have taken the COVID vaccine, but I didn't take the vaccine." And they didn't take the vaccine for the same reasons that I'm giving you here because they didn't understand it. They didn't know what was going on, and because of that, they put their life in jeopardy and other people's life in jeopardy too. Is it worth it? I mean, take the vaccine. Take it. Now I'm saying it. Take the vaccine. It can save your life and it can save somebody else's life too. Asymptomatic, hey, it may work for a while, but how long is it going to work? Because once your immune system starts to break down and your white blood cells is not strong as they used to be, and then you're not able to fight off this virus, what are you going to do? At least when they give you that vaccine, they give you some sort of variant of it. They give you a little drop of something. So your white blood cells know exactly what it is. So when it goes into your body, it does like Pac-Man. And it goes in, it attacks it, it kills it before anything can happen. I would hate to like go on the internet because I had to take a break from the internet because I was tired of singing "Rest in Peace" because it's sad. But do your part when you talk to your friends. Ask them what's the reason why you don't want to take the vaccine. Don't tell them to take it. Just ask them what is their reason why. You know, you don't even have to argue about it. Like I tell people, it's like voting. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a right. You pick and choose how you want to do your thing. But just remember, when it goes the opposite direction, you have nobody to blame but yourself. So, to all the families out there that have lost somebody to COVID or that know people that have lost people to COVID, my prayers and my heart goes out to you. And for those of you that are on the line, on this feed tonight listening, I hope that something I've said triggers and it make you think a little different. And if not, if you want to talk about it, you can just reach out to me and we can still have this conversation. And like I said, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you not to do it because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. But think about yourself and think about everybody else that's out there too. Okay, you guys, that's the end of it. And I just had to put that out there. I'm glad you guys came back to be with me for the first show tonight. But before I go, um, I just have some things I just need just to go across. If you guys haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go in dun, 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 and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Here it is right here. Subscribe, leave comments, like. If you leave comments, I guarantee you I will come right back to you and I will respond to each and every one of your comments that you leave there. I had a game I've been playing in for my merchandise. It's called Let's Make a Deal. So for the pieces that I still have in there, you can reach out to me and guess what? We can make a deal on the merchandise. But this is what you have to do. You have to go to Demaka, that's DEMAKA .bandcamp, BANDCAMP.com. See what you want, reach out to me, let's make a deal. Um, I can't say this any differently than please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tell your friends, have your friends to subscribe to the YouTube channel also. What I want you guys to do also, um, give me your email address so I can add your email address to my mailing list. The people that are on my mailing list, they knew about the show way before now because I send out emails periodically, like once a month. It's like updates to let people know what's going on. And that's what I've been doing. So you can get firsthand what's going on. Send me your email address and I can make sure that I add you to my list and things to go out to you. Um, when you go to demarca.bandcamp.com, this is the type of stuff that you're gonna see. You see this? This is my bag. This bag here, you guys just don't know. It's coming so handy because when you go to the supermarkets and stuff now, they don't want to give you bags and stuff. Goodbye, Norman. Thank you, Ann. When you go to the supermarket, they don't want to give you bags and stuff. So these bags have become so handy to me. Also, when you go to this, you can get that from that site. I still have these. See my little leg warmers? I never used to wear leg warmers, but this past winter, and I think this is gonna be a cold one too. And I think these things are really, really nice. So yeah, this is what I wear. You can also get these also. Um, thank you, John. I appreciate it. My hats and scarves, you can still get those from demarca.bandcamp.com also. And y'all know my signature shirt. Yes, my signature shirt. You guys can get all of that from there. And one of my favorites. Let me tell y'all, when I put water or anything and I put ice in it, this is the best thing in the world. You guys just don't know. So that's it. That's it, you guys. Besides one little thing, tune in every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. to find out what's going on in Diva-Villege and what's going on in my mind. Love you guys, and I have more surprises coming for you guys. Good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah.